part of my head shaved, right? It's like this on both sides. I just realized this undercut was a cope for me having to return my aggressive dog to her breeder. I've had 4 different undercut patterns, and given all of them were probably some sort of a coping mechanism. Done all of them at my house. My first one was just the regular straight back of my head shaved. My dad did that in our garage. Second one was a triangle like this. This is shaved. Third one was a triangle like this, side slits shaved into a point. And there's this one that's like the swoops on both sides. My dad did the first one, I did the last 3 in my room. Right. And I've had this specific undercut for over a year now. I think it was the longest time I've ever kept a single undercut. And I adore this one, but I realized I was getting my Snapchat memories from a year ago today. I got my year ago todays from me having to return my dog because of her significant aggression and resource guarding issues. And then the next day I get my year ago today of me shaving my head. Right, Sarah, right, because that's good. And like people, my friends and family around me were like, yep, you do that. Okay. Which I don't regret it, but it was a little bit of a holy shit. That was a coping mechanism. Yes, very good coping mechanism, shave your head. Which I could be doing worse, and there were times that my coping mechanism was piercing my ears. Parents weren't a fan of that one. They said, you're going back to therapy. I was 15 and I've been back in therapy since then. Biggest blessing in my life. I'm glad that was the catalyst. It was just a realization for me, like, wow, monumental. And I hope I never get rid of this undercut. I adore it. I think it's perfect because it doesn't get in the way. Like, I have my hair down and you can't tell I have an undercut. And it also doesn't screw up most hairstyles that I want to do. And also I can do hairstyles where you can see it and it looks fucking sick. And I love it. It's the most functional undercut out of all of the ones I've had. Highly recommend. Not sure if I recommend doing it yourself in your room unless you're very coordinated. Fair warning. Anyway, that's all. Moral of the story, shave your head if you're upset, right? Right.